Imagine the world as a playing field. For a long time, that field felt pretty uneven. Some parts were high, some were low, and it was much easier for people in certain places to get ahead. But now, imagine that field is being flattened. That's the core idea here. The world is becoming increasingly interconnected and level, making it easier for people and businesses everywhere to connect, compete, and collaborate. There are several key events and forces that have contributed to this flattening of the world. It's like a bunch of different factors all came together around the same time, creating a powerful wave of change. Firstly, the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. This event symbolized the end of the Cold War and the beginning of a more interconnected world. It opened up new markets, allowed for greater movement of people and ideas, and paved the way for increased globalization. It was like tearing down a big fence that had been separating people for decades. Next, the rise of the Internet and the World Wide Web in early to mid-90s. The Internet and the World Wide Web provided a new platform for global communication and collaboration. Suddenly, people could connect with others around the world, share information, and conduct business online. This was a huge game changer, making it much easier for people and businesses to connect across borders. It was like creating a global highway for information. And the development of workflow software in the mid-90s to early 2000s. Software like email, instant messaging, and collaborative platforms allowed people to work together on projects regardless of their location. This made it possible for companies to outsource tasks, collaborate with partners around the world, and create global teams. It was like giving everyone the same set of tools to work together, even if they were miles apart. Furthermore, these are different ways that businesses have become more globally integrated. Open sourcing involves sharing software code openly, allowing anyone to contribute to its development. This has led to the creation of powerful software like Linux and Apache, which are used by millions of people and businesses around the world. Outsourcing involves contracting out specific business functions to external companies, often in other countries. This allows companies to focus on their core competencies and reduce costs. Offshoring involves moving entire business operations to another country, often to take advantage of lower labor costs. Supply chaining involves creating complex global networks of suppliers, manufacturers, and distributors to bring products to market. Then there is something to do with informing. This refers to the increasing availability of information through search engines like Google. Suddenly, anyone with an internet connection could access vast amounts of information on virtually any topic. This has democratized access to knowledge and empowered individuals to learn and explore new ideas. Finally, there is the steroids, mobile technologies, file sharing, and VoIP. These technologies have further accelerated the flattening of the world by making it even easier for people to connect, communicate, and collaborate. Mobile phones, file-sharing platforms, and voice-over internet protocol, VoIP, have broken down barriers of distance and time. All these forces coming together have created a much more level playing field, where individuals and businesses from all over the world can compete and collaborate.